So the practice is to cultivate this quality of goodwill, of friendliness, of loving kindness, whatever word works for you. But I think it's worth saying as we begin that what we're really cultivating here is an intention. It will bear fruit in its own time, maybe somewhere that we weren't expecting it. So it's not necessarily the case that at the end of the practice we're oozing goodwill, but that we've cultivated a deeper aspiration or intention, that it's more of a choice than an emotion. And so we work through various categories, and I'll just suggest them as we go through. And of course, it's always optional. You can spend the whole practice on the first stage if you wish, on the first and second. So closing your eyes if that feels comfortable, and certainly keeping your gaze down and away from the screen. And coming into the body, as always, beginning our practice with a sense of grounding the body, feeling the contact with the floor. Feeling sensations, feelings, emotions throughout the body. And having a sense of the movement of the body as we breathe, and other movements and adjustments of the body as we sit here. Perhaps particularly having an awareness of the heart area, where we often feel, experientially it feels like the seat of emotion. So it can be helpful at the beginning of this practice to just check in with yourself. How are you actually feeling right now? What is your internal weather? And that's what we're bringing loving kindness to. Whatever we're experiencing right now. And we respond to ourselves with goodwill, with friendliness, with a heartfelt well-wishing for this being, this body-mind. This one we conventionally call me or I. And if you would like to, supporting this well-wishing by silently dropping phrases or words into your heart, into your mind. May I be safe and protected. May I be well. May I be peaceful. May I live with ease and with kindness. Just dropping in these words, these phrases like pebbles in a pond. Just noticing any ripples. May I be safe and protected. May I be well. May I be peaceful. May I live with ease and with kindness. It may be that one or two of these words speaks to your heart more. You can focus on those, or there might be other phrases that you find helpful. Perhaps you already have found helpful in the past and want to use. And it may be the words don't really support the practice. It's more a sense of holding yourself in your heart with kindness. And let's continue this for a few minutes before we move on to the next stage, wishing ourselves well. Remembering that in all of these practices, we're not trying to force anything. We're just planting a seed, an intention. And sometimes wishing ourselves well can feel quite tender if it doesn't come very easily to us. But then we just hold that with kindness as well, not judging ourselves in any way. So when you're ready, and if you would like to, the invitation now is to extend this well-wishing to the category of people that we call friends, perhaps loved ones, perhaps benefactors, people we're grateful to, or just our really close friends. So sometimes the practice focuses on one person, but I would invite you just to have a sense of whatever friends come to mind. It might not be all of them, it might just be one or two of them. But just opening to this category, who comes to mind when we think friends, loved ones? And then wishing them well, using the same or similar words and phrases. Talking to them silently as if they were here. Or perhaps as if your words could carry to where they are now, what they might be doing. May you be safe and protected. May you be well. May you be peaceful. May you live with ease and with kindness. Perhaps offering these phrases to one person who comes to mind, and then to the next person who comes to mind. Or perhaps more to a sense of this group of people who you care for. People who, when you bring them to mind, there's quite naturally a feeling of friendliness, of goodwill. And we're just building on that, deepening it. Let's spend a few minutes on our friends, wishing them well. And if you find the mind lost in thought, whether it's been pulled away by thinking about your friends or about something else, and help to ground it again in the body breathing before we open up once more to the practice of cultivating goodwill. So this might feel enough, yourself and your dear ones. If you would like to, when you're ready, we can introduce the third category of people, sometimes called neutral. Of course, they're not neutral, but people that we don't feel strongly towards. Maybe we don't know them very well. Maybe we do know them, but we've never really been very interested or got close to them. Neighbors, colleagues, people who serve in our local shops, people who bring our mail. Those people we see around. So you might want to focus on one person, or again, allowing this category, just whoever arises, one by one, wishing them well. Perhaps imagining them sitting here with you, or imagining where they are right now, what they might be doing, and offering them our goodwill. May you be safe and protected. May you be well. May you be peaceful. May you live with ease and with kindness. So then if you're ready and would like to, we can move on. And for the next category, I really invite you just to choose one person. Otherwise, it can be a little overwhelming. And to choose someone not high on the scale of difficulty. So this is a difficult person, someone we're struggling with at the moment. Maybe we're not in good harmony. It might even be a friend, but at the moment we've fallen out somewhat. But they might be someone that always we find difficult in some way. In our work, in our family, whatever. We're just choosing one person, and as I say, in the middle of the scale that you can work with. And the invitation is not to gloss over the difficulty or pretend it isn't there, but to see that we can also hold this person with kindness, with goodwill. There's more to them than what we find difficult. So just picturing them in our mind's eye and offering the same words or phrases, whatever way we find helpful in cultivating this quality of goodwill. This stance of mettā, friendliness. May you be safe and protected. May you be well. May you be peaceful. May you live with ease and with kindness. So before we move on, you might just want to reconnect with your own heart and your goodwill to yourself, which can be thrown off a bit by this stage, difficult person. And then when you're ready, the invitation is to extend this attitude of goodwill, this intention of kindness, beyond these particular people, ourselves, our friends, people we don't know so well, someone we're finding difficult, in all directions. Perhaps beginning with our neighborhood. Perhaps beginning with our community, our spiritual community, our Sangha, including everyone on the screen, and maybe people we meet and sit with in our lives, practice with. Or another way to extend the goodwill is to think of all the things people are doing right now around the world. People are working, people are sleeping, people are being born, people are coming to the end of their lives. Some people are really suffering. Some people are enjoying today. Some people are helping others or being helped. In whatever way feels helpful, we can extend this basic stance of kindness around the world. And it can feel a bit abstract, all beings everywhere. What it really means is we're not excluding anyone. Just holding all beings in our heart, human beings and other than human beings, if that feels possible. And wishing them well. Wishing them freedom from suffering. May all beings be safe and protected. May all beings be well. And peaceful. May they live with ease and with kindness. Just allowing this attitude of goodwill, this intention of kindness to spread out in all directions, just as best you can. Remembering that all beings everywhere includes yourself. May we and all beings be safe and well and peaceful. May we and all beings live with ease and with kindness. So for the last few minutes of the practice, you may wish to continue with that well-wishing. You may wish to come back to the first step where we started and just wish yourself well. Or perhaps just drop the specific intention of goodwill and come back to the body breathing. It'll be a good way to start and end the practice.
Yes.